Attention, Steelers fans! The team has been bringing in some exciting new additions that could transform both the offense and the offensive line, with moves that promise to strengthen the team's foundation. Rumors about a young talent finally taking over a key position are only increasing, and it seems that Coach Mike Tomlin is considering moving the pieces on the board to give the offense more security. And if you think that's enough, there's a surprise addition that could impact the team's performance this season. Don't miss any details. Leave a like, and let's watch the video. Steelers fans, it looks like you might have been right all along about Brady Jones. The buzz about this young offensive lineman potentially taking over the left side seems to be more than just fan chatter now, as Pittsburgh's coaching staff seems to be hinting at exactly that. Let's rewind a bit. When Omar Khan and Andy Weidl stepped into the Steelers' front office, their goal was clear: build a rock-solid foundation, especially up front. The ex-Eagles exec Weidl, known for his trenches-first philosophy, joined forces with Khan, and by 2023, their blueprint to strengthen the line was in motion. This led to the Steelers trading up for Jones at 14th overall, adding a big young presence on the line, albeit one with limited experience. Jones was brought in with high expectations, especially at left tackle, but circumstances, mostly tied to roster needs, ended up shifting him to the right side, where he's faced his fair share of challenges. And though the Steelers drafted another promising lineman, Troy Fautanu, in 2024, Fautanu's trip to IR cut short his impact and put more weight on Jones's role. Now here's where things get interesting. NFL analyst Brian Baldinger recently highlighted Jones in his film breakdown, showing how Pittsburgh strategically positioned him on the left side a few times during their Week 10 matchup against the Commanders. In Baldinger's breakdown, Jones held his ground like a brick wall in both unbalanced formations and open field plays, clearing the way for Steelers runners. While it was only a couple of plays, it sure got folks wondering, is Jones finally being prepped for that left tackle spot? To add to the intrigue, Dan Moore Jr. has been holding it down at left tackle this season, but is expected to move on in free agency due to his rising market value. So it seems Pittsburgh's coaching staff might be thinking ahead, gradually shifting Jones back to his original role on the left in 2025. The best part? Jones has been setting that edge and handling defenders well enough to prove that he can hold his own on the left side when the time comes. At 7-2, the Steelers' O-line may have had some shaky moments, but they're getting the job done, especially in the run game. The offense is running play actions and launching deep shots off a sturdy foundation, and Jones stepping up on the left could add more stability to that scheme. For fans, it's the development they've been hoping to see. If Jones keeps making strides, it could mean that Pittsburgh's left tackle future is already in the building, and the young lineman might just be ready to take on the role that Steelers Nation has always believed he was made for. What do you think, fans? Is Brady Jones ready to take over the left tackle position we've been waiting for? Let us know in the comments. And now, get ready for another bombshell. Just when you thought the Steelers were set, GM Omar Khan shakes things up again, bringing in former All-Pro Jamal Agholor to add some juice to their receiving corps and special team. Yep, even post-trade deadline, Pittsburgh's still making moves, and Agholor's resume as a dynamic return man could be exactly what they need right now. Agholor, who's 29, has been sidelined with rib and shoulder injuries from last season with the Jaguars, but he's back and ready to go, joining the Steelers' practice squad, according to Ian Rappaport. Pittsburgh got a sneak peek at Agholor during his September workout, where he was still rehabbing, so they clearly liked what they saw. Originally a fifth-round pick for the Lions back in 2017, Agholor is no stranger to explosive plays. The 5'10", 190-pound speedster made a name for himself as a rookie by leading the league with 2 punt return touchdowns and racking up 447 punt return yards at a ridiculous 15.4 yards per return. He went on to join Jacksonville in 2021, where he continued to make waves as a Pro Bowler in 2022, averaging 26 yards per kickoff return and taking several to the house, 4 punt and 2 kickoff returns over his career, to be exact. Although Detroit kept Agholor primarily on return duties, Jacksonville gave him a bigger role as a receiver, and he stepped up. Over 3 seasons, he posted 641 yards on 61 catches, including a solid 16.1 yards per catch in 2022 before getting hurt. He's proven he can contribute all over the field, topping 1,000 all-purpose yards in both 2020 and 2022. With Steelers receiver and punt returner Calvin Austin III picking up an injury in the Week 10 win over the Commanders, Agnew's arrival comes at just the right time. Scotty Miller has been handling punt return duties as Austin's backup, but Agnew's proven abilities as a returner and versatile receiver should give Pittsburgh a valuable insurance option. No word yet on who will make way for Agnew on the roster, but one thing's clear. This guy brings big play potential that could be a game-changer down the stretch for Pittsburgh's special teams and receiver depth. Whether these changes will work out remains to be seen, but one thing is for sure. Pittsburgh is banking on Jones's youth and Agnew's dynamism to solidify the team in the final stretch. It's a risky bet, but one with enormous potential to solidify both the offense and the special teams. Keep an eye out and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates on this promising phase of the Steelers.